Opinions on the economy from local advertisers aren't the same as they were 4 years ago, or heck, just even last year. And how does this affect their marketing spend? We'll find out in this episode.
Welcome to Corey's Local Marketing Minute, an enlightening and entertaining look at what's happening in the world of local marketing. Corey's Local Marketing Minute is brought to you by the Media Audit, providing market-level consumer insights for more than 20 years. The Media Audit delivers research on current consumer behavior and media consumption in your market via an interactive, easy-to-use interface. To learn more, visit themediaaudit.com. And now, the shaman of local market research, Corey Elliott.
Welcome back, everybody. Or if you're seeing this for the first time, welcome. And if you are seeing this for the first time, make sure to subscribe. So we just recently watched a time travel movie starring Ryan Reynolds. He is dreamy. Anyway, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little time traveling today by looking at the opinions of local advertisers in 3 different time periods. That is the answer to the same question in 3 different times. Let's begin. Okay, we're looking at 3 different Februarys. February 2022, February 2021, and February 2018. What a delightful time. And we're going to look at how local advertisers answered 3 questions. And comparing their answers reveals something about where their head's at now, in present time. The first one I want to go over is their answer to how are economic conditions right now for sustaining a small business. They could say poor, fair, good, or excellent. We'll concentrate on the poor and we'll group the good and excellent together. It's my big head out of the way. So let's start way back in 2018. 53% said either good or excellent. Only 11% said poor. Let's go forward to last year, where 17% of local business said it was good or excellent. Meanwhile, 32% said it was poor. Again, this is characterizing the current economic situation for sustaining a small business. So what about present day? 28% say good or excellent, 25% say poor. Pretty split. So better than here, not as great as here. Okay, now we're going to time travel inside the time travel. Kind of a conception kind of dealy thing. So we asked, during the next 6 months, economic conditions for sustaining a small business in the U.S. we'll stick with get worse or get better. Plus will be get better, minus will be get worse. Back in 2018, 38% of local businesses said, yeah, it's going to get better in the next 6 months, while 16% said, yeah, it's going to get worse. In 2021, 45% said it was going to get better, and 20% said it was going to get worse. Look how both numbers increased. 38 to 45, 16 to 20. Remember, this was February of 2021. I wonder what Ryan Reynolds was doing back then. Anyway, how about now? Well, 35% said it's going to get worse and only 21% said it's going to get better. So it seems like they're getting more pessimistic as time goes on. So what does that mean for their marketing spend? Again, another look into the future. Over the next 6 months, my business will spend more or less on advertising and marketing than it did over the past 6 months. They could choose the same, but that's not as exciting. So you're going to increase or decrease marketing spend over the next 6 months, knowing these things. Remember, these are kind of divided up here. So what did these guys say 4 years ago? That'll be increase, that's decrease. 33%, that's 1 out of 3, said they would increase their marketing spend in the next 6 months. 14% said they decrease. So this is coming off them feeling pretty good about the current economic situation. The outlook's pretty bright. 38% of them say it's going to get better. You know what? I'm going to increase my spend. So what happened here? Dropped down to 22% saying they'll increase, and about the same 13% saying they'll decrease. Not feeling really happy about what's going on. Kind of optimistic about the future, but less of them saying they're going to spend more. So, given all of this information, what do you think is going on here? Is it going to be less people saying they're increasing or more people saying they're decreasing, which is the same thing? I think there's a double negative in there somewhere. Anyway, what percentage said they were going to increase in the next 6 months? 24%. So they're more pessimistic about the next 6 months than they were a year ago, but a few more of them say they're going to increase their marketing spend. What about decrease? 12%. So what does all this mean, kids? It almost suggests, now stay with me on this, that how they feel about the present economic condition is more of an indicator of what they're going to be marketing in the next 6 months than what they think about the economic conditions in the next 6 months. Why do I say that? Because look at the correlation of the happy up here to this. Up, way down, up, way down, up. And I know that's not that big of a difference. As opposed to this, which here was the rosiest outlook, right? 45% said, man, it's going to get better in the next 6 months, but didn't really correlate with what they thought they would spend on advertising as much as this did. If they're feeling good now, they're more likely to say they're going to spend in the future, despite whatever they think the economic conditions are going to be in the future. 35% of them say it's going to get worse, but 24% of them are going to increase their spending. I'm convinced that's the COVID effect. You can't give up in tough times. This period of time taught local advertisers how important marketing is. And despite the fact they might not see a rosy future, a lot of them know they have to increase their marketing spend. You have to be tough. You have to be resilient. You have to be like Ryan Reynolds.
You've been watching Corey's Local Marketing Minute, sponsored by our friends at the Media Audit. Learn more about what's happening with media usage and consumer behavior in your market by visiting themediaaudit.com. And if a few minutes with Corey isn't enough, you can hear more of his insights on Burrell's Local Marketing Trends podcast. Just look for the podcast link on BurrellAssociates.com.